Okay, great. So when you implement a risk response, you get two options: residual risk. Residual risk, if a trigger happen, then implement Nikhil the agreed contingency plan. If a trigger happen, implement agreed contingency plan, the plan A that was agreed, or plan B. Okay, you implement plan. Once you implement plan, you are left with two things: residual risk, like I drink that coffee, still some small, oh, it fall down, still small coffee is still left. Okay, that is residual risk, that remain small acceptable risk. Or another risk is identified, secondary risk. The secondary risk will be put back into the risk register. It is identified, it will put back into the risk register. Am I making sense here to everyone? It is put back into the risk register. Okay. So these risks, those accepted risk or these residual risk, they are in the watch list, Lisa. All the residual risk are in the watch list. Basically, what is the purpose of watch list here, Lisa? This is a threshold here. Okay. Anything below this, we consider it as a low value risk, like $5 risk, $10 risk. We consider it as a small risk. If we try to handle all the small things, we cannot do that. Okay. Farhan, did I teach in my class or now tailback plan? I said fallback plan. Did I say tailback? It is fallback plan, Farhan. Fallback plan. Okay. Plan A, plan B. Farhan sir, if plan A fails, you implement plan B. Okay. So this is why we have what was watch list. If something is below our threshold limit, like it's not right, so we would fall back. Okay, as I said to every student in the class, if there's a thing you see in the mock, take a screenshot, put in the group. And if there is something that we have not studied, it's a made up word. Okay, it's a made up word. Residual risk can be accepted. Yes, sir. Residual risk can be accepted if it is of below threshold limit. Anything which is below threshold limit, we accept it. Cool? Everyone is clear? One more thing before we go to the team strategies. Risk versus issue. Still, although we discussed this thing, still people are getting confused here. Risk versus issue. Okay? Risk. Put in the chat box what's the difference between risk and issue actually. I see 35 people like the video. There are more than 70 people watching. Can everyone who has not liked this, can you like it? And can you like it, everyone? Sir, can you give example of high risk residuals? There is, if high, it's a Farasa. If it's a high risk, it will not be a residual risk anymore. The word residual means the small that is below threshold limit. Okay, if it's a high risk, we will call it as a secondary risk. Okay, residual risk is always small. Okay, so what do we have here? Risk is identified, issue is not identified. Uncenter event that may happen. Any risk occurred without plan is an issue. No, we do not say that. issue is unidentified. So here plan, there is a plan, issue is uncertain, issue is already taken, issue. Okay, anything which happen and there is no plan, no plan and happen. Probability has to be 100% and you do not have a plan for it. Has happened and you do not have a plan for it. It has happened and you do not have a plan for it. Okay. Hamza, do not use such terms. Planned issue is a risk. Otherwise, you will get confused. Residual is a control risk. Okay. An uncertain event. Okay. Okay, Sheetal. Good. Okay. Risk is probability into impact. Probability can be 0 to 1999. Impact can be positive or negative. Issue is always negative, by the way. Are we clear about risk and issue? Are we clear about it? Risk and issue. Okay. Now we go to conflict management strategies. Okay. Issue is certain. Ajmal Saab, you put issue is uncertain. Probability is 100%. So there is no uncertainty in that, Ajmal Saab. It has happened. Okay, it has happened. Am I clear?